What's up guys, it's Solo back with another video. Today, Ronnie2K just finished a live stream with Annoying TV or Mario, and he leaked a lot of information about the game regarding some my players, rep rewards, respecking my players, some events, double rep, VIP, seeing your own streak, like everything. He talked about so many different things in the video. I literally have 35 minutes worth of footage that I'm going to chop up and show you guys the best parts of this stream. Let's see if we can get 50 likes on this video, but let's get into it.
Someone asked, how long does it take to get the highest rep?
I mean, that's the real grind this year, right? Like that's what you're really going for. It's a lot like how it used to be in 17, right? Like and previous years. You got to put in a lot of hours, but you get rewarded heavily on that. So people wanted Park Rep back, and I'm glad to say that it is back.
So I decided to start it off with some rep news, and as you guys can see, the rep rewards are like 17. It's gonna take you a while to hit that top rep. It's not like 19 or 18 where you can hit 99 overall in like a month or two, if you were really grinding, obviously. But this is gonna be a serious grind. If you're seriously grinding, it's probably gonna take you like 4 months to hit it. And the casual player, or even like a player like me, is just not gonna hit it unless you seriously put in like a ton of hours. So that's cool that that's back in the game. I always wanted a rep system like that back in the game.
Double rep weekend?
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna do a lot of
double
reps, triple rep, but it'll be based on something, and you'll also get rewarded more for event-based stuff. Like we talked about, I don't want to get into specific events, but there's a few that like you have an opportunity within the event to up your own double, triple, quadruple. So I think it's gonna be really interesting. The more you win in certain events, the more your double ratio goes up.
So it was no surprise to see that double rep would be returning, but then Ronnie talked about a possibility of seeing triple rep in the game, which is kind of interesting. He also talked about how there would be events where we got double rep, which was in 19, but he said that there are going to be events that multiplied it. So I assume like if you want a winning streak in these certain events, your rep gets multiplied, so you'll get really rewarded for winning. And I can already see it when these events are going on. All the top reps are going to be playing them, and they're going to be taking it very serious, because it sounds like the more you win, the more rep you get.
Right.
And I'm really excited about some of these park rep awards. There's one that I saw today. I'm like, that is going to make people so happy. I'm surprised. And you know what? One of the big notes is, can we follow up with the actual rewards? Now, we won't show everyone. By the way, somebody keeps asking, does it stop at Elite 3? No, there's Legend, obviously.
Yeah.
So we do go beyond Elite 3.
Yep. And you also said that there's a lot of surprise in the awards as well, correct?
Yeah. I think people are going to be really thrilled about that.
So this was probably the best part of the live stream in information wise. Ronnie leaking right here that Legend is in the game. Legend is the highest rep. It doesn't only go up to Elite 3. So after Elite 3 you go to Legend, I assume. I don't think it's gonna be Legend 1, 2, and 3. I think it's just gonna be Legend as like a broad term. Once you hit Legend, you're just that's the top. But also Ronnie said he was stoked about the rep rewards. We already know that there's going to be suits as a rep reward. There's going to be mascots once again as a rep reward. It's also being rumored that there are helicopters and race cars as a rep reward. So I don't really know what that would be, like, because I know you obviously can't ride a helicopter around the neighborhood. At least I don't think that would be possible. But helicopters are rumored to have something to do with one of the top rep rewards, so that's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see how that actually plays out.
Someone else asked, is there going to be a double bar for park rep? Or is it all single bars?
I'm pretty sure it's this. Yeah, that was something that really annoyed everybody last year, and there is no double bar. I mean, it's a grind towards that. There wasn't a double. Think of it much more like what it was in 2K16.
17? Okay, cool.
So here Ronnie confirms that there will be single bars for all of the rep tiers. This is what I expected. Double bars, that was kind of just a thing for the attributes in the road to 99. So we will have single bars for rep.
Fear of God. You see the spray ground backpack.
Yeah.
Backpacks. What about backpacks in the game?
Backpacks in the game. That's very I'm actually very excited about that. Do you know if we have any, if we can customize those? Like, is there any way possible that we can make like our own design of the backpacks, or is it just
I
specifically
I
spring wrap?
I wonder if that's one of the rep things. I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: as this rep grows, like there are so many more things we can reward now. I mean, since we had park rep in our game a couple years ago, this game has changed so much in terms of what we can prize out.
Here, Ronnie hinted at the possibility of backpack customization being a rep reward, and honestly, I don't know if he was hinting at it, because he could have been like hinting at it, but like he didn't want to like directly say it, or he actually couldn't, like he actually might not have known, because there were times in this live stream where he like legitimately didn't know like what Annoying was asking him, and he literally didn't know some of the answers, and he had to ask the other devs. So I don't know. Backpack customization might be a rep reward. This doesn't really matter too much, but it's just another cool feature in the game.
Someone else asked, can you change clothes on the park spot,
Well,
on the
so
next spot?
interesting, right? What's maybe something to do with the backpack? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man.
Okay, so you know how I said that Ronnie like sometimes didn't know what he was talking about? Here, it kind of feels like he did know what he was talking about, and I think he's hinting at it. I think he's hinting at backpacks, and so I guess we could put our clothes in our backpacks. I guess it's just like how we could go into our My Player and change our clothes, but this year I guess we can just access the backpack and change clothes. So I guess we can change clothes on the spot. I don't know. We've never been able to do that, I don't think. At least not that I can remember. Maybe in like 2K16 or a while back, but not recently. So backpacks are a feature that allows us to change our clothes it's looking like.
Somebody was asking, can my players wear masks? That's an interesting question, because there are some new gear for your head that I think people are going to be super stoked about. And there's one in particular that's going to drop within 3 weeks of the game being out that I think people are just going to lose their minds over.
It looks like masks will be in 2K20. It seems Ronnie was pretty hyped up for this. He said that there's going to be a mask that we lose our minds about in 3 weeks. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know if you guys do, so let me know in the comments if you have any guesses, because I really have no guesses. Like in 19 we had hats and different helmets dropping pretty much every week, so it's going to be kind of like that. I'm expecting some masks, and he did say in this live stream that there's going to be a ton of new clothing, so this is kind of in that clothing category, so I'm hyped for that.
Yeah. Someone else asked, are there any new hairstyles in the full game? Because in the demo,
yeah, I put hairstyles in my note. I know that they were limited in the demo, but I think that was on purpose. I imagine there's a lot more hairstyles
cool.
in the game. I mean, even last year there was more hairstyles. I would be very shocked if we pulled any of those out unless they were just not working for whatever reason.
This is good news. I didn't play 18 too much, but I'm pretty sure that from the transition to 18 to 19, they didn't really add any hairstyles, maybe a few, but I'm pretty sure they didn't really change that. And that's a feature that people, are kind of like into for some reason. I don't really care what my hair looks like, but some people are into that, and I would like to see some new hairstyles, and here Ronnie is hinting at more hairstyles, so that's pretty cool.
Just for confirmation, because everybody keeps asking, there's no affiliations, correct?
No, I said that earlier. So affiliations divide the park. So
yeah,
that wasn't something that we wanted to do in this year's game.
So this last clip was something I kind of wanted to throw in the video. It's kind of a small clip, but I did want to add it in. So park affiliations are not in 2K20. This is something that we kind of already knew. And yeah, it's something that I don't really care for, to be honest, but it would be a cool addition, but I'm not going to really cry over it if it's not in the game, and Ronnie's confirming here that is not in 2K20.
Oh, someone else also wanted me to ask you, you said in your previous streams that you could completely respect your whole My Player. What does that mean? Are you allowed to talk about that yet?
Completely take your My Player and start him over as a new position you build and not give up VC to do so.
Oh, nice.
Which is
nice.
Did you hear the other thing? The other big news that I mentioned really quickly in my stream last time was clothes are transferable between all players. So that
now is park rep transferable as well?
Yeah, that was something I meant to ask. Let me find out.
Cool.
Okay, so this clip has a lot to it, and we're starting off with the respec of your player. Now this is kind of cool. We have never had this in a 2K, so you can change your own player to whatever player you want. So, you know, if you messed up on the build in the beginning of the year and you want to change it, you can do that with the respec tool in 2K20. So you can completely change him to another, like if you're a point guard, you can change him to a center, which is kind of insane. And you can put on, you know, whatever badge. You don't even have to spend any VC. He goes upgraded, right? I mean, he didn't say if he goes upgraded to what your other player was or what, but he said you don't have to spend VC on the new player. Also, clothes are transferable. That's like something that a lot of people were complaining about in 19, how if you made a new player, you had to get new clothes on him. So that's cool that that's in the game. And then park rep, he said, is park rep transferable. And Ronnie was unsure, but later in the stream, he did say that he was pretty sure that park rep is transferable, and it's just like goes to all of your players like it was in 17.
Oh, so basically
that was the other thing we talked about, the streak, being able to see streaks while you're on a streak.
Yeah.
So this was something that personally annoyed me a lot in 2K19. When you were on a win streak, you could not see your own win streak. Like, I don't know, like I thought this was a simple thing that they could just go in and fix, but apparently, you know, they didn't fix it all year. So like if you were on a win streak, you had to ask someone in the park what win streak you were on because you were unable to see it for some reason on your own streak. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, now that we're like 11 minutes into the video, it's probably just like the loyals watching at this point. So if you guys are loyal, go in the comments and type the words Mike Wang in the comments, and I read all the comments, so I'm just gonna see who are the loyal people who made it to the end. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is like one of my first times double uploading. I had to get this video out there because I was watching this live stream and there was just such good information that I had to get this out there. It's pretty late at night, but you know, I had to do it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Y'all niggas hate on me, hate on me. I'm getting money, what the fuck can you say to me? Y'all bitches cry for me, cry for me, cry for me. If you my nigga, then you ride for me, ride for me. Yeah, you a treat, but you a dog to me, dog to me. Baby, you see me, get no love from me, love from me. I keep a hoodie, cause it's cold to me, cold to me. So when y'all see me, y'all gon' notice.